What's up, guys? It's your boy Stevie the Black. If you guys saw my video yesterday about the Eagles and our loss to the Lions, it's still eating me up inside. It really is. But I want to make this video because I just saw the news on Tony Romo. Tony Romo got his MRI back and he's good to go pretty much. On week 8, he'll be able to make his return to the Dallas Cowboys. And Dak Prescott's run will be over. For God knows, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Here's the thing. This is a very good indication that we could be facing Tony Romo. And Tony Romo, a healthy Tony Romo, is going to be hard to beat. I'm nervous as heck, man. I'm nervous as heck because I don't know if we'll be able to beat Dallas week 8. We need some serious momentum. Listen, do you want to know why, as Eagles fans, we hate the Cowboys? It's not so much we hate the Cowboys, because the Cowboys are a good team. Dak Prescott is a great quarterback. Ezekiel Elliott is awesome. That is not why we hate the Dallas Cowboys. We hate them because of the fans. It's the fans that really nail it in the coffin for you, that want to say, we're better than you. You suck. Your team is nothing. And that's where the hatred really grows for this team. That's why I agree with guys like Stephen A. when they say that the Dallas Cowboy has the worst fan base in American history. And he said he loves it when the Cowboys win. So that way when they lose and fall on their face, it's lovely. Me, personally, I like it more when they lose. No, trust me, I like it when, they think they're going to win and then they lose and fall on their face. I love that too. But I like it even more when they lose, because that way, last year was a horrible year, right? For us and for this division, excuse me. But guess who was in last place? The Dallas Cowboys. That made me happy because they were on the bottom where they belonged. People like Skip Bayless and Cowboy fans, they're so delusional, man. I compare Trump supporters with Dallas Cowboy fans because they're both blind to the truth. Trump does some stupid stuff, but his supporters go, "Oh no, 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 he's great, Yeah, he made some mistakes. He's apologized." But someone else can make that same mistake, and people will be like, "Oh, they're stupid. They're wrong. They need to be thrown in jail." The same thing with the Cowboys. For example, we beat the Bears, right? And Skip Bayless say, "Oh, it's just the Bears. They better beat the Bears." And then when the Cowboys beat the Bears, they were like, "Did you see the way Dak Prescott was balling? Did you see the way Ezekiel Elliott ran over them? Did you see? Did you see?" And I'm like, and Shannon Sharp was like, "Skip, when the Eagles beat the Bears, you were like, it's just the Bears, but your team beats the Bears and you want to throw them a party." And he's like, "You're darn right I do." And it's like, do you see the words that come out of your mouth? Are you high? Are you on drugs? Do you need something? Because clearly you're blind. Bro, it's still hurting right now. It's still hurting right here. I don't even know what they're going to say tomorrow on 4th and John when I listen tomorrow. I don't even know what they're going to say. But I know this. I know that we need to bounce back. Out of everyone in that locker room, I'm not worried about Carson Wentz. I'm really not. And I want to take something back that I said yesterday. I said that we played just as badly as the Cleveland Browns. That's not true at all. I take that back. We're a better team than the Cleveland Browns, obviously. We're an above average team. We're not average. We're above average. Like, for example, average, I guess, would be a C, right? A is a team like the New England Patriots. Like, that they're going to win almost pretty much every week. A B team is someone like the Falcons, where, sometimes, I'll even put kind of Carolina in this mix. where sometimes they can have great seasons and they have the potential to be that, but then they kind of fall on their face. Category C is kind of where we are at. We're uh C plus B minus. That's where we are, because we at times we can be a great team, but then we fall flat on our face against teams like the Lions. Do you think Tom Brady would have lost to the Lions? Do you think Bill Belichick would have allowed his team to fall 21-10 against the Lions, or 21-10 against the Browns yesterday? Do you think he would have let that happen? No, he wouldn't. Then you have teams like D, or I put teams like the Lions, where they're almost horrible all the time and not really in the conversation. More like a Texans, I would say, the Texans. And then you have your Fs, where the Cleveland Browns, the Titans are, the Jaguars. That's what it is. We're in that C level, but then again, we lose to those F teams, and we're like, bro, what the heck, man? How come we can't just dominate them and move on to the next round? Never ever should you really ever be like, we're gonna overlook this team, because we can't do that. Tom Brady and the Patriots can do that. They can go, oh, we got the Cleveland Browns this week. We don't need to worry about that. Oh, who we got next week? Oh, we got the Steelers. Okay, let's prepare for that. Okay, okay, cool. But with us, we need to go. Oh, we need to practice for the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are a good team. We can do this. We can be on fire. We're gonna give it everything we got. Because God forbid we lose to the Cleveland Browns, it's only gonna get tougher. It's only gonna get tougher. I mean, the Falcons are balling out. I mean, you know, just from the games that were played yesterday, we might lose to the Redskins next week. This coming up Sunday, we might lose to the Falcons. We may beat the Cincinnati Bengals, because if you remember, after the Falcons, which now has gone from a 3-game losing streak, which Seattle, Green Bay, and Cincinnati, to a 4-game losing streak. If Falcons continue to ball the way they are, Seattle is Seattle. Green Bay hasn't looked like Green Bay. So, maybe by that time we face them, they will, or maybe they'll continue to fall. I don't know. And then we've got Cincinnati. Okay, based on yesterday, they almost kind of blew it with against New York, Green Bay. I'm talking about. So, I mean, we have the potential to where we could beat Green Bay and maybe Cincinnati. So, I'd be fine with that. But if we continue to play like we played yesterday, listen, we're a good team. This is a good team. And yes, Philly fans are crazy and everything like that. They do stupid things. Some guy told me one time that he and his wife were at a Philly game, or his ex-wife at the time, was at an Eagles game, and somebody peed on his wife. Now, I don't believe that's a little exaggerating, but I don't know. But I do know Philadelphia Eagles fans are crazy, especially in Philadelphia. But when you have teams like the Dallas Cowboys uh who are down on you so much, it's like crazy. Another example would be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They haven't been relevant since they won their Super Bowl, but they have a Super Bowl. So how is it they have a Super Bowl and we don't? The Miami Dolphins haven't been relevant in years, but I believe they have 2 Super Bowls. So how is it that they have 2 Super Bowls and we don't have any? How is it that a team like the Oakland Raiders, who have a Super Bowl, who are just now starting to become relevant again, how come they have a Super Bowl and we have none? Why is that? Because we lose to teams like the Lions. We lose to teams like the Buccaneers. We lose to teams like the Miami Dolphins. We lose to teams that we should beat. But for some reason, we fail. Again, Tom Brady would not lose to these teams. Bill Belichick would not lose to these teams. Peyton Manning would not lose. Eli would not lose. My God, it's like, why is it happening to us? Why can't it happen to Dallas? Why can't it happen to New York? The Redskins, again, haven't been relevant in years, and they have 3 Super Bowl titles. What's interesting is the year that Buffalo went to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. 3 of those years, they lost to the Redskins, the Dallas Cowboys, and the New York Giants. Where were the Philadelphia Eagles? It seemed like only relevant that they were going to be the next ones in line, right? Wrong. They lost to somebody else. It's like literally, I think the year before they had lost to Pittsburgh, then Dallas, then the New York, then the Redskins. So it's like, I think, I'm not clear on that, but it's like, the passion that we have, the love that we have for our team, we should have a Super Bowl. We chant for this team like we have won multiple Super Bowls, but we haven't, and that's the reality. For so long, we said Dallas sucks, but they have 5. We said New York sucks, but they have 4. We say the Redskins are a bad team and Kirk Cousins isn't all that great of a quarterback, but they have 3, and we have 0. I told you a week ago that I felt that when I rewatched the Super Bowl halftime show, I just felt it in my heart that Carson Wentz was going to bring us back. And Carson Wentz can still do that, but we need to get Carson Wentz some help. Carson, I don't know if that was you or if that was Doug who said throw it down the field, but we only needed to go 40 yards to get a field goal, and it was completely possible. We could have won that game and been 4-0, and we would have still been the team to beat in the NFC East. Now Dallas is in front. Now Skip won't shut up. Now the Dallas fans that I have, now the Dallas Cowboys who I'm friends with, like Mitchell and Chad and Roberto and everyone else, now they're not going to shut up because they're like, oh, we're in first place in the NFC East. We're 4-0. We won 4 straight. And it's just like, are you kidding me? For once, can we get a break for once? Can we win a Super Bowl for once? Can we win a game we're supposed to win and not lose to teams who suck? Like I said, teams like the A-plus teams like Carolina or Seattle, they don't have to prepare. They don't have to worry about losing to the Detroit Lions. I bet you next week that the Detroit Lions get blown out. And I'm like, why couldn't we do that to them? Why? Because we're the Philadelphia Eagles. That's why. I love this team, man. I love it. And like I said yesterday, when this team lose, I shut down. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to be alone. I want to run through it in my head. How the heck did we lose? Why didn't we do this? Why did we do that? Why did the refs call this play? Why did the refs call that play? Why did he not hold on to the ball tighter? Because if we had got that first down, game would have been over. I mean, again, it's like, are you kidding? This happens to us, only us. It doesn't happen to Green Bay. It doesn't happen to Dallas. It doesn't happen to New York. Well, New York just flat out lose. It's just so that's the point. It just, why does it have to happen to us? Like, what did we do? Did we do something? I was watching EDP and he said perhaps maybe it's because we're cursed. We may be cursed, but Tony Romo will be in the starting lineup. Most likely will be the quarterback we face week 8 when we go to Dallas for Sunday Night Football. And it's like, I don't even know if we can win that game. Because then if we lose that game, I'm going to hear it from all the Cowboy fans who I know. I'm going to hear it from them. We beat y'all. We told you suck. And I'm just like, at that point, I'm just going to want to crawl into a ball and like, I'm done, bro. I'm done. Because literally, it's like, it's not fair. It's not fair. This is crazy, man. I hope we can turn it around. I really, really do. I hope we can turn it around. I hope we can make a comeback. I hope we can win the NFC East. I mean, remember, this is supposed to be a rebuilding year. And in the first 3 games we're like, are we sure that we're rebuilding? And then we lost yesterday. And we're like, oh yeah, that's right. This is a rebuilding year. We're not supposed to do anything. We're supposed to go 8-8. We're supposed to be in last place in the NFC East because we're not supposed to do anything. Because we're never supposed to do anything. For once, I'd like to be recognized. I like to be respected as an Eagles fan, not brought down. You like the Eagles. The Eagles lost to the Lions. They lost to Miami. They lost to Tampa Bay. They did this. Your team sucks, bro. Who's your team? Oh, I'm the Dallas Cowboy fan. Oh, I'm a Patriots fan. Oh, I'm this. I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan. Why can't our... It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy, but... Romo's going to be back. I don't know if we can win that game. I really hope we can turn it around. I really hope our defense wakes up because I don't know where we were the first half. Although we shut them down and only allowed 3 points. It should have been 0 points if Ryan Matthews had fumbled the ball. But it is what it is, and we've got to move on now. We've got to move on. We've got to get ready for Dallas. I mean, not Dallas, sorry, Washington. And we just had to, again, take this 1 week at a time. So, let's just get this over with, guys. Let's do this. So, I love this team, man. I love this team so much. I told you, it could be any other team and we could lose and it would hurt. But not as bad as this is hurting because that's how much I love the Eagles, bro. It literally feels like the Lions snatched my heart out of my chest. And they're holding it in a trophy case right next to Thanksgiving from last year. That's what it feels like, bro. Oh, God. Please, Lord, let us win next Sunday. Please let us win. That's it, y'all. I'm done. Peace out.